Hey guys, hope you're all having a great week. So today I wanted to mix it up a little bit and do something differently and actually just talk about the Gracie versus Buchecha super fight coming up this weekend. So just to start off, I never really talk about super fights just because I know some of these guys personally, or I might eventually compete against some of these guys, so it feels kind of weird to talk about them. But there shouldn't be an issue with these two because they're pretty big. So with these guys, just kind of break down a few major topics and give you my opinion on who's gonna win. All right. So first off, attacks. So attacking and submissions. I had to give it to Gracie just because, man, he's the king when it comes to submitting people, and I've grown up watching him compete and tap everybody out with just basic techniques like cross chokes and arm bars from close guard. So I think his attacks are world class, some of the best that I've ever seen and that the world's probably ever seen. So he's still dangerous even though he hasn't been competing like he used to when he was younger. He's still dangerous. He still has that good foundation and good techniques, and he's still a person to be reckoned with. So definitely attacks. I gotta go with Hodger over Buchecha. And then as far as defense, man, again, these guys are both great athletes and great competitors. I think I think Buchecha has really good defense, and he's gotten out of some things that I just wondered, like, how did he do that? And if you ever watch some of his matches, like sometimes the other guy will get up on him, and then it always happens like clockwork that he gets out, and then man, he turns it up on the other guy. So Buchecha has really good defense, but I had to go with Hodger again just because I think he's only been submitted once in his whole career, as a blue belt. And even though Hodger did fight Buchecha before, and it was a great match, he, Buchecha had him in armbar, but I mean, Hodger was just like, just another day in the office getting out of that. So I still want to give Hodger the edge because I think his foundations and his basics are, a little bit better. And he just has that more experience just from training since since he was born. Once he came out, he's already in the gi training. So I got to get the edge to Hodger again. Just that defense, man. He's also been put in some really bad positions, but he was always able to get out, just using technique and patience. While as Buchecha, he relies a lot on his athleticism, which I'm going to talk about later. That might not work for like normal people like me and you. Next, just athleticism. Pretty easy one. Got to go with Buchecha on this one. He's just a faster athlete than Hodger, and just he's more mobile. He's got better movement skills. He's quicker. He's more explosive. You could literally take Buchecha and put him in just about any sport, like American football or basketball or something, and I'm sure he would do really well. He's just more physically gifted individual. So man, Buchecha, when it comes to athleticism, man, he's on a different level, and just his size, like we haven't had someone like that. So Hodger is a tall, lanky guy, but Buchecha is I think even bigger and stronger than Hodger, and just faster. So that's like that's the wild card right there, man. And you kind of saw it in their last fight in Metamoris. I think Hodger started off really well and controlling the fight, but then later on, like Buchecha was just just constantly attacking, and that's one of his strengths. He keeps attacking. We put him in a bad position, and man, he just keeps coming. You'll get out, and then he keeps coming for you, and eventually you get worn down because you're just dealing with such a big, just athletic person. Also usually works out in his favor, as you can see with his results, winning the absolute in his weight class numerous times. I believe over 4 times, maybe 5 times now. So definitely got to get the edge to Buchecha in that regard. And then my last little topic is strength. Gotta go with Buchecha on that one again. He's strong. Um, he's beating people that are strong. You know, guys like Herbo Santos and João Gabriel Rocha. Like he's beating those guys that are, you know, they're huge and strong. And man, he looks stronger than those guys. So I think just stylistically, he uses, I don't want to say he uses more power, but he has more power than Hodger, so he can utilize it more. Whereas Hodger, like he had size, but he also, like, you could tell he used a lot more technique. You know, and he fought guys that were better than him, stronger than him, and faster than him. Like, say, Hodger, or Jacare was faster and stronger, I believe, than Hodger, even though he was smaller. But, you know, you could see that Hodger always used technique and pressure and timing to always win. Whereas with Buchecha, you know, he's just so physically gifted that he can, I mean, he can use this technique to beat you, but I think he's a little bit more emotional. So he will, like, you know, you do something good, he's going to... And he kind of saw that with Herbo Santos. Like, Herbo almost got a takedown during their match at Worlds, but then Buchecha was like, no. And then turned it up to, like, level 1,000. So he was over 5,000 power level there. And then just, you know, things you can't measure, I think, just as far as just intelligence and, you know, mental strength. I think these guys are both on a different level. They've won so much and been training for so long that it's I don't know who's better in that regard. You know, they're both mentally strong. They've both been put in really bad positions and gotten out and won and tapped other people out, and you know, they've just beaten everybody. So I don't know who's gonna win, guys. I don't know who's gonna win. My heart says Gracie because, you know, I'm a fanboy, but my head's like Buchecha, man. He's younger and, you know, more explosive, more athletic. So you can't underestimate that. But I can say without a doubt that it's going to be a great match. All the fans are going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. So just go out there and watch it. Support it, guys. And until my next video, ciao. Peace.